14 national meetings, one in each corporation. We held a campaign launch at Woodford Square, and now a final rally here at Eddie Hart. All this as our candidates continue to walk and to meet the people asking for their support for the People's National Movement. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is the culmination of all that hard work. We see it here in this massive crowd gathered at the Eddie Hart Gong. And if I should say so myself, ladies and gentlemen, PNM, a job well done in this local government election. So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, amidst all this euphoria of the People's National Movement, I leave you with this thought. My PNM brothers and sisters, drunk or sober, mind your business. I repeat, my PNM brothers and sisters, drunk or sober, mind your business. Enjoy yourself in the rally today, but from tomorrow, no more motorcade, no more liming. From tomorrow, campaign managers and candidates fine-tune your election day machinery. Make sure that your transportation is in place. Make sure that your street captains and runners are in place. Make sure your polling agents are in place. And make sure there's plenty food and water. Plenty food and water. And make sure that the PNM has a well-oiled and efficient election day machinery. And then you go out in your large numbers. Take your friends, your families, and your neighbors and vote resoundingly for the People's National Movement. Put your X by the Balize. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? So on election night, from Toco to Cedros, from Caranash to Mayaro, from Sandy Grande to Couva, along the entire East-West corridor, from Central to South Trinidad, they will be joining the chorus at Balize House, where we say with pride and distinction, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and it shall prevail. I thank you, and may God bless you.
Woo! Let's hear it for Franklin Kerr. Make some noise. I'd like to bring to the stage, come Monday night, he'll be the counselor for Monroe Shogunas. Please make some noise for Kelman Cowlesser.
Political leader of the PNM and next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. Party chairman, senior members, members of the security services, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Kelman Cowlesser. I am 34 years old. I live at Lendor Village, Shogunas. I represent the Montrose Electoral District. I have a degree in Information Systems and Management. I am definitely overawed by this massive crowd gathered here today. What does it say about the PNM? It says to the larger population of Trinidad and Tobago that the PNM is very much alive and running, and we are merely waiting to recapture lost grounds. It says that the PNM is going to retake those seats lost in the last local government election, and that we are eagerly waiting the call of the general election to bulldoze our way back into government. I wish to serve notice on the PNM screening committee that when the bell is rung, Kelman Kowlessa will seek the nomination for the Chaguanas East constituency. But for now, let us deal with local government. Being a young person myself, I am very concerned about the plight of the youths in our nation. The Chaguanas Borough Corporation has failed its burgesses, but none more so than the youths. Our young people feel that they do not have a stake in our country. They feel left out. They feel alienated. It is time someone listen to the plight of our young people before it is too late. Now is the time to act before we lose forever this generation of young people. We are not asking for much, just sustainable jobs and facilities for recreation. The orange-clad group has not come to the aid of the youth, and those who parade in green believe that bribes of $100 bill will solve the problem. I call on the PNM, my party, to arrest the problems when we get into office on October 21st. Those who neglect our young people will have a heavy price to pay in the future. Take care of the youths so that our country will flourish. I am not going to delve into the failed plans and policies of the present government for the simple reason that my speaking time is about to expire. So you will have to wait for another time, not today, some other day. I want you all to believe in the PNM. Believe it is the only vehicle that can take us out of the morass which we have fallen. On election day, come out early. Carry your nana and your nanny, your uncle and your auntie, and make sure you tell them to vote for PNM. Carry out everyone who is a supporter for our party. Do not relax until the last vote has come home. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Monday, 21st October is the beginning of a long trek to government. Remember that we have another fight coming up in St. Joseph. This one looks like a foregone conclusion, with Mr. Dial Singh emerging victorious. Enjoy the rest of the program, but remember, Monday 21st, go out and vote for the Balize wherever you will be voting. Be proud of your PNM connection. Stand tall and be counted. Shout out for all to hear. Glory to the PNM. Glory to the PM. As my Aja would have said, Jai ho to the PNM. Ladies and gentlemen, as I have said throughout my campaign, and I will again here today in front of this massive crowd, don't be afraid to fly your PNM flags high. Don't be afraid to wear your PNM t-shirts all over. Don't be afraid to vote like in Tobago. Don't be afraid to defend your political party and your political leader. And on October 21st, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to show the nation that great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail.
Eddie Hart! For those who just signed in, I'm Sarah Roddy and I'm here with Mr.
And I'm Faris Arawi. Welcome back to the Eddie Hart grounds, ladies and gentlemen. You just heard from a very dynamic young speaker, Kelman. He's Kowlessa. He's well known in Chaguanas. He is for Launch Park Chaguanas, and he gave us a taste of what representation issues are for the youth and for the people of Chaguanas. We're coming up now to Sherry Ali, who is well known to us in the Senate of Trinidad and Tobago.
Right. She's representing the San Fernando area, and I know she has a strong and powerful Muslim background, so I'm very impressed with that. And she's here to deliver some of the issues.
That's right.
That is facing our country right now.
Sherry Ali would be well known to some of you as a temporary senator for the PNM. Arrived quite pregnant into the Senate, said that she was putting her bucket down in the PNM, and is very proud to represent San Fernando, Lesotho East, as a woman of strong conviction and determination. So we take you across to the stage for Sherry Ali.
Sherry is about to take the stage right now, and I can't wait to hear what she has to deliver to us. So let's take a stage time with Sherry.
Assalamu alaikum and associated greetings to all my Trinidad and Tobago fellow citizens. Good evening, Mr. Chairman of the events. I'm sorry about that. Chairman of the events, Chairman of the Party of the People's National Movement, the Honorable Dr. Christopher Rowley, media, protective services, ladies and gentlemen. PNM family, I am feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling PNM proud. How you feeling? Can you smell the victory, ladies and gentlemen? Can you smell it? To secure that victory on Monday, I urge you to offer your prayers in the confident hope that our election day machinery is well in place and will work all day to get out each and every vote on that day. And when the voting is over and the counting is over and the results are announced, and we will be victorious, and we will stand up and acclaim with a loud voice, great is the PNM! Let me hear you say it! And we have prevailed. My dear friends, I have offered myself in service because, among other things, I firmly is of the view that PNM is truly great and indeed a great political party. No matter what they say, they cannot take away the fact that this great party has initiated and inspired every aspect of national development. This small island, once a British colony, was painstakingly put in place by PNM's vision. Our caring party has always been led by individuals who base their leadership on sharing moral and spiritual values with heavy emphasis towards racial equality, morality, and public service, and on the equitable distribution of national patrimony. All of this with the objective of serving the common good of every color, every creed, every class, and every race which occupied this space called Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow citizens of this my beloved country, is that not good enough to support the PNM? We all your candidates, appeal to you to give us this opportunity to renew our solemn pledge to serve the people with malice towards none and without fear or favor. Give us this chance to end the long delay and begin the final push towards local government reform, so that once in office, we can really give you, the people, committed, honest, dedicated, trustworthy, and responsible representation. We, the candidates of the PNM, love you all. We love our country. We love our communities. And what we offer ourselves to do is serve you. Make sure, my dear sisters and brothers, make sure you are able to undertake this wonderful walk for our future and, most importantly, for our children's future. Therefore, I urge you indeed, I beg you, Go out in large numbers on Monday from early in the morning. Encourage everyone to go out and vote. I repeat, encourage everyone to go out and vote. Vote solidly for your PNM candidates so that we may begin the process of returning this part of the Twin Islands, much like Tobago did, back in the caring and benevolent hands of the People's National Movement. In conclusion, as one of the 40 women candidates, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have fielded the largest number of women candidates in these local government elections. We in the PNM respect all our women, and as one of the many women on this slate, I am determined, when elected, to ensure that our children and my son, indeed all of the children of Trinidad and Tobago, get the best possible opportunities in which to grow and develop to the fullest potential. Everything revolves around the children, mothers of Trinidad and Tobago. Again, I urge you to throw your full support behind your PNM candidates to give us victory in the polls on Monday. With your support, we can surely guarantee a better future for our children and for all the people. On Monday evening, when victory is won, because it will be won, we can, all 135 of us, win or lose, pledge ourselves, our lives, and our work to the service of our sisters and brothers in the various municipalities and regions to which we belong, because great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we will prevail. Thank you.
Let's hear it. Yeah. Up. Yeah.
We just heard from Sherry Ali representing San Fernando. We also heard from Shogunas a little bit earlier, and she delivered such a powerful speech. And you know what I admire? She pushed, and she really pushed for people to come out and vote, and not just vote, but vote for the PNM. She also made mention that the PNM has the highest number of female candidates, and as a woman, that really, I feel empowered hearing that.
Empowerment PNM style, ladies and gentlemen. 136 candidates every time for every electoral district. 57 years of history in the PNM. What a great candidate Sherry Ali has been. We move next on stage to Jeremy Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen.
He is the youngest 2013 Calypso Soca Monarch. So you know what? He is going to be amazing. He, as Hart just said, he represents the future of Trinidad and Tobago. Right. And he's going to mash it up. Mash it up.
Mash it up.
Welcome,
mash it up
Jeremy
with policy,
Rodriguez.
with entertainment, with love, and certainly with massive crowds here at Eddie Hart Grounds.
That is what the PNM is about.
Long live the PNM.
Many rivers flow to this naked isle, bringing fear and pain, but also a brand new style. And of all these rivers that shape this land, two mighty ones move like a sculptor's hand. And today those lands are across the land, and they're still landscaping. And there's no doubt we can work it out, there is no escaping. And as the river flows, there are those who will try to change this passage. But every common man got to understand up and send a message. So just put up your hand if you understand. Now come, see how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we step in style. One lovely nation under a groove. You can just come meet the Nile. Them boys with the hidden agendas and the mind benders, people done take in front. Various smart men and politicians can come along if they want, cause the people got power and the glory. See how we float in style, see how we moving, watch how we grooving. The Ganges has met the Nile. Differences, there will always be, Every common man got to understand up and send a message. So just put up your hand if you understand. Now come, see how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we step in style. One lovely nation under a groove. You got J's come meet the Nile. Them boys with hidden agendas and the mind benders. People don't take in front. Various smart men and politicians can come along if they want. Cause the people got power and the glory. See how we float in style. See how we moving, watch how we grooving. The Ganges has met the Nile. See how we moving, watch how we grooving, see how we step in style. One lovely nation under a groove. The Ganges come meet the Nile. Cause the people got power and the glory. See how we float in style. See how we moving, watch how we grooving. The Ganges has met the Nile. The Ganges has met the Nile. The Ganges has met the Nile. Thank you.
You go.
Hello, welcome back to Eddie Hart Grounds, ladies and gentlemen. How nice it is to be here. We just heard from a very dynamic Jeremy Rodriguez from the Heartland, Faizabad, where the PNM is reigning supreme, Faris.
Absolutely, and Faizabad is certainly the homeland of our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen. The PNM has been growing and has been resurging sincerely in the Southland. Our next speaker is in fact going to be Maurice Alexander, and he comes from Faizabad. Really and truly, last night, for instance, in Rio Claro, in Sangre Grande, we had bumper-to-bumper crowds. Definitely the type of crowds that we expect to see in St. Joseph, certainly when we have the next candidate right next to me here, ladies and gentlemen. The next member of parliament for St. Joseph is with me, Terence Dialsing. But join us, ladies and gentlemen, in welcoming on our next speaker representing the local government campaign in Faizabad, and we're speaking about none other than Maurice Alexander.
And the crowds have really been massive. I understand Shoguanas last night was absolutely packed, chock-a-block in Shoguanas.
That's right, and that's when we had 6 meetings on at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, on Monday, we're voting the PNM.
And on November 4th, you're voting the PNM for Terence Dialsing, your PNM candidate for St. Joseph.
Absolutely, we're allowed to put in a great plug for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Free advertising for us, free
well,
advertising.
Not quite, we've actually paid for the advertising, but it's all worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you know why Senator Dialsing passed, and I have such a great time in the Senate. The PNM vibe is infectious. It is everywhere. We are multidisciplined, we're diverse, and we're ready to rule.
And here we have our next speakers will be on very, very shortly.
It is no secret, and I know you can say that too, that our country today has been lacking in leadership, in integrity, transparency, and all the good things that holds our country together. This country lacks that under this partnership government. And one thing that I am assuring you here today, it will never be a secret after Monday, the 21st of October, when the People's National Movement shall take every single municipality in the local government elections. It is not a secret. The second thing I want to say to you here this evening, you young people that are listening under the sound of my voice, it is important that you go out there on the polls. Do not be confused to choose. Do not be deceived. Do not allow yourself to be confused, because I'm saying to you, when you are confused to choose, especially in this time, you're going to lose. Do not be confused by the green that you see. For I know that the only thing that is green in this time called Christmas is the Grinch, friends. And the only thing that the Grinch comes to do is to steal Christmas. But Santa Claus that comes in red, which is the color of the P&M, shall take you by storm on Monday the 21st. So if you hail from Sandy Grande, if you hail from Shogunas, if you hail from Saparia, West Faisabad, I know and you know it is written on the walls, and like the children of Israel walking around the walls of Jericho, we shall all say, great is the P&M, great is the P&M. Thank you. God bless you and good evening.
Woo! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanted to know why the Southland is as energetic as it is, you just heard from the energy of Maurice. And Maurice certainly brings Faisabad's energy to the fore. We're back at the Eddie Hart grounds, ladies and gentlemen, and we have the pleasure of introducing no less than
Dr. Rowley, who's going to come up next, and I can't wait to hear how his powerful speech. So I'm really, really excited about that. And somebody told me the only thing green here
is the grass.
It's the grass that we're walking on it.
Standing on it. The red stands on the green, ladies and gentlemen. But Dr. Rowley is going to give us some perspective of our local election campaign. The P&M has been in full gear in our campaign, and we have been discussing our philosophy, our policy, our process, and our people. And certainly that process has brought forward one of the largest crowds to Eddie Hart grounds, ladies and gentlemen.
Dr. Rowley is definitely going to bring to Eddie Hart, he's going to bring to Trinidad and Tobago what this country needs. He's going to discuss policies, he's going to discuss changes that is going to benefit each one of us. And as being a young person, I just really want to emphasize to all the young persons out there to go out and vote, because Trinidad and Tobago is ours. And we really need to take it.
That's right.
And not just vote, but
come out and vote for the Balizé. The fact is, ladies and gentlemen, that these crowds demonstrate that this isn't just your average local election. This has the pulse, the feel, the rhythm and size of a general election. And that's really what's at stake. It's very much a barometer of the political climate in Trinidad and Tobago, not only now, but what's coming ahead of us. So ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Rowley is making his way onto stage, being greeted by massive crowds. Certainly there's a lot of love in the atmosphere. The P&M crowds are going wild here at Eddie Hart grounds.
Dr. Rowley is getting so much love and support, and I really want to urge people, and I really hope that everyone come out Monday the 21st of September and vote, vote, vote. Dr. Rowley will be dealing with all the issues and how he and P&M, his party, is going to make Trinidad and Tobago better. Remember, we have to believe in our future.
That's right, and we only have tomorrow, and voting is on Monday. So really, we're moving into the next stage, which is all about local government election machinery. And that election machinery is what's going to take us forward, ladies and gentlemen. And the P&M is a machine. We have a phenomenal ground crew. We're ready to take the ground, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back. We're going to cut away in a short while to Dr. Rowley, but the vibe is just amazing here, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you could be with us. I hope you're feeling what we're feeling. I hope you're seeing the sea of red, because it's certainly going to be washing Trinidad and Tobago on Monday.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chairman of the People's National Movement, Mr. Franklin Khan. Deputy Chairman, Mrs. Camille Robinson-Regis. Deputy Political Leader, Party and Elections, Mrs. Joan Yule Williams. Deputy Political Leader, Policy, Mr. Rohan Sinanan. Deputy Political Leader, Legislative, Ms. Marlene MacDonald, Deputy Political Leader, Tobago Affairs, and Chairman of Political Leader of the Tobago Island Council, Chairman of the Tobago House of Assembly, Mr. Orville London, Party General Secretary, Mr. Ashton Ford, Assistant General Secretary, Mr. Daniel Dookie, Lady Vice Chairman, Mrs. Penny Beckles Robinson, Party Field Officer, Mr. Indar Parasram, Party Election Officer, Mr. Foster Cummins, Labor Relations Officer, Mrs. Jennifer Baptiste Primus, other party officers, members of the House of Representatives, members of the Senate, members of executives of all 41 constituencies, members of the media, members of the security services, fellow citizens looking at home, listening on your radios, people of Trinidad and Tobago, especially our 136 candidates present here today to represent the PNM in these local government elections. Fellow believers here at Eddie Hart Ground, beliefs are motivating, beliefs are inspiring, beliefs are essential, but beliefs alone are not enough. More than anyone else, we of the PNM know that beliefs alone are not enough. Let me explain. The foundation of our great party, the People's National Movement, has as its fundamental philosophical underpinnings the belief in a bright future for everyone. We today are a great moving force for progress and prosperity, and I believe that that is a future for everyone. We today believe that we represent diligent hard work, working together for one another. This will prepare us to overcome the challenge of the present and challenges of the future. This holds true even after the partnership's disastrously poor performance. We must all understand and we must all believe in what we do. Our fundamental belief is the ethos of our party, the PNM, and it continues to be how to improve the quality of life first to the people most in need, as we improve the quality of life for everyone, including ourselves. To achieve this, we must all do what we believe in. I ask everyone to join with me in believing that this pot of sand, which we all know as Trinidad and Tobago, which we all love as our home, could rightfully be referred to as the capital of paradise, in spite of Kamla Prasad Bisesa, her cabal, and the People's Partnership. In spite of Kamla Prasad Bisesa and the Collapse Coalition, in spite of Anand Ramlogan and his indecency, in spite of Jack Warner and his foolishness. Once we work together, we are prepared to put everything that is necessary to do the hard work that has to be done. With determination, with dedication, we can make this country a vibrant, productive, prosperous, and productive nation. And that nation and that approach will bring the best out of all of us. It does not matter whether you are red, you are yellow, you are green, you are black, or you're brown. We of the PNM, we are committed to working with and working for everyone. A country is as strong as its weakest community, as strong as its weakest citizen. We must all be prepared to put in the hard work necessary to make the dream of a better country a reality. Work hard, play hard, party hard, but remember, we have a country to build. We all know that we can achieve whatever we set out to do in this nation, regardless of race, color, creed, religious persuasion, geographic location, young or old. But to do so, we must genuinely believe in ourselves and take responsibility for ourselves at the personal level. We must believe in our unlimited potential. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, we must believe. We must believe that better can be done in Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, in that belief, we will share each other's pain. We will also share each other's successes. I believe in nationhood for Trinidad and Tobago. I believe this nation can be made to exist as we envisage it in its most vibrant form. I believe it extends from the Caribbean Sea to the Atlantic Ocean. I believe each and every one of us carries in our hearts not only the burden of doing well for ourselves, but for everyone else, and for this beautiful nation that we dream about. Trinidad and Tobago would do well for all the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This, I believe, with all my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in the practical equality of opportunity for all our citizens. When we achieve with great results to the satisfaction of all. I believe that all our citizens must have a fair chance and a level playing field to make us all what we have within ourselves. There must be a fair chance in a country that offers us the opportunity to reach to the highest of our potential. This holds particular meaning for all those tens of thousands of young people who are just starting out on the journey or who are aspiring to become productive contributors to this nation that we are building, and who are trying in the very near future to build their own families to continue the building of our nation. We in Trinidad and Tobago know that this country faces many challenges. We see those challenges every day as we travel around the country, and most of you know them as well as I do. But I believe that Trinidad and Tobago has the capacity to overcome each and every one of these challenges if we approach them properly and with dedication. We in the PNM believe that this country can mobilize the money, we can mobilize the people, we can mobilize all the other resources than ever before, with clear PNM policy prescriptions, realizable programs, with a defined vision and good, strong leadership can make us a success at the end of this journey. We believe that Trinidad and Tobago has an overwhelming pool of world-class talent. We have ambition, we have energy, and we are known for excellence in certain areas. Quite a lot of it is right here in this crowd today. A lot of it resides within our party. Our highly trained and trainable workforce is a major tool for progress, prosperity, and stability. We in the PNM believe that our unity in diversity is a recipe for innovation, sustained growth, and continued development. We believe in our fellow citizens. We believe with full confidence that if each citizen fulfills his or her duty, if nothing is neglected, including this inept, spiteful, and corrupt People's Partnership, we believe that we can fight for the safety of our great nation. We believe we can fight the drug dealers in the schoolyards, in the streets, in the bank accounts, and on the waters around us. We believe we can fight crime with growing confidence and growing strength in every community once we are prepared to put in the brain power and the hard work that's required. And that will make our communities safer and make national security for all a reality. The men and women in our various uniformed services are standing by, crying out for sane, sensible, and stable leadership which they can respect and follow. We believe that most local government representatives are hardworking, dedicated, caring, and well-meaning. They are now low-paid, with grossly inefficient support systems to work with and to make systems which are effective. If this were not true, we would have been worse off today than we are if we did not have a dedicated, caring bunch of people delivering services to you at the local government level. We believe in our fellow citizens. Our headlines are splashed with reports of violent crime, yet for every criminal in this country, as reported in the newspapers, there are 10,000 sincere, respectable, patriotic men and women, as well as children, who endure and ensure that the business go on from day to day. Decency is not news and should never surprise us as news. It is now buried in the obituaries, and we are being encouraged to embrace indecency as a way of life. We of the PNM and all the decent people of Trinidad and Tobago reject the invitation of the People's Partnership and the ILP to make indecency our watchword. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe in the patient gallantry of our nurses, our doctors who work beyond the call of duty sometimes. We believe in the tedious sacrifices that the teachers make in the classroom, teaching our youngsters and preparing them for the word and the way ahead. We believe in the work done by the garbage collectors and the tea and tech workers and those who sleep offshore at nights. And we believe in the drain cleaners' efficient service. And ladies and gentlemen, they keep the clock ticking and keep us safe. We in the PNM, we mean business. We are open for business, and we are under new management, just as the 14 regional corporations will be under new management come Tuesday morning. As our country will be under new management whenever they dare to call the next general election in the not too distant future. We in the PNM, we are aware of the unseen and unending fights which are taking place against desperate odds that go quietly on in your household. Many of you every day fight to make ends meet, and those who fail in their public duty only make your life harder and more difficult for your children. We assure you that we believe that we can and will work in every community. It will be hard work, but we in the PNM are up to the task, and under new management, we will not rest until the work is done. We believe in the future, and that future is not one of ease and resting on our national historical successes, but hard work, striving to fulfill all the pledges we have made for you in this local government campaign and before. We believe in service to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and that means when you hold office, you commit to serve all 1.3 million of our citizens. We believe that we represent all. And when you elect us into office, it doesn't matter which electoral district you vote us in, you vote us in to represent all the people of that district and all the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Our belief, our approach, our vision means that we work towards ending poverty. removing ignorance, eliminating diseases, and as we administer public resources and public opportunities, we believe in equality of opportunity, opportunity for all, where every creed and race must find an equal place. It means working hard in every village, street by street, trace by trace, corporation by corporation, and by shore to shore, from Cedars to Charlottesville. That is what we understand it to be. We, the PNM, as a political party, as a movement, being no ordinary party, but being this rally for all, coming together of all our people, rallying towards a common good. And that common good is a better life for all of us and a hope of a better life for our children and grandchildren. I, as an individual, have always tried to do my best. It was not always good enough. As for me, there are times when I've made mistakes, but I assure you, every citizen, that I may not be able to solve every problem that we now face, or to wipe away every tear from every eye. But as long as there are tears, as long as there is suffering, as long as there are problems such as crime and inequality in this country, I will work more than 24 hours a day in your service, and our candidates will do likewise. We believe in what we do. I believe in what I do. And I do what I believe. And I believe in Trinidad and Tobago. We believe that all of us, whatever our religion, wherever we live in this country, whatever our race, whatever our means, whatever our names and our parents' names, wherever we came from, we believe that we are equally endowed children of Trinidad and Tobago with equal rights, equal privileges, and equal obligations to this nation. We all must believe in the watchwords that Dr. Williams left us with: discipline, tolerance, and production. So today, as we gather here, local government rally, we're having a good time. We've had a good campaign. But I don't want you to forget. I want you to go to the polling stations with your memory intact, because there are two other gatherings taking place in this country where amnesia is their motto. And they would want you to forget Section 34. They will want you to forget that their candidates in this local government election represent political parties, individual officers, office holders who use the parliament to create a law to betray your mandate and your trust. And the sole purpose of Section 34 was to allow their friends, their financiers, to escape the court in Trinidad and Tobago. Could you believe one section of them is calling on the PNM to explain Section 34? When shame knows no boundary, when shame is no load, you will find Prakash Ramada under the nearest stone. I want you to remember as you make your way to the polling station that there are people in office, a prime minister, an attorney general, and other members of the cabinet whose names are under allegations of serious criminal conduct, where the contents of emails are so dangerous and so damaging that if one of those emails is found to be true, they should have left office since May 2013. I want to bear that in mind. I want you to bear in mind that our country might very well currently be run by criminals. I want you to bear in mind that the only time that you can do anything about it is when you go into the secrecy of the polling booth. When you go into the polling booth, and I'm here talking not only to those of you who are here in front of me, because I am sure that all of you in front of me here now, that you will be going to the polling stations to vote for the PNM. But your vote will not be enough. I'm talking to those who are not here. I'm talking to those who are at home. I'm talking to those who are in their cars or standing by the wayside listening to their radios. When you go to the polls on Monday, as a matter of fact, as the sun rises on Monday, you have three options. One is to stay home and don't vote. And that means you're saying to this country, which has been wrecked in the last 3 years, on the way to further ruin, possibly run by serious criminal conduct, you are saying, I don't care. Or you could go to the polling station and choose to vote for a candidate other than the PNM's candidate, under a symbol other than the Balize. If you do that, you will be saying, I support what is going on in this country and it bothers me not. But if you are a responsible, decent, serious-minded citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, worthy of the citizenship that you have inherited by birth or other circumstance, then you will go to the polls on Monday and vote solidly for the People's National Movement. And I want to talk particularly at this moment to PNM supporters, PNM sympathizers, those who are disposed to voting for the PNM, and those who live in areas that they believe are not PNM strongholds. In this election, everywhere is a PNM stronghold. From Carenage to Arima, from Laventil to Chaguanas, from Siparia to Mondiablo, everywhere is a PNM stronghold. So whereas before, you might have been staying home and saying that you're not going to vote because PNM can't win in that area, this year, tell yourself that your vote would be the vote to take us over the top. And it matters not what you knew before. I'm telling you now, people of New Grant, of St. Mary's, of Montrose, elsewhere in Chaguanas, in Siparia, in Pinal Debe Corporation, you are on the verge of an outstanding PNM victory. Go to the polls and vote for the PNM. Every single vote counts. And more importantly, they have changed the law to give themselves a fight for the fourth alderman. Wherever you are, come out and vote so the PNM will also be in the fight for the winner's row and for the fourth alderman. Wherever you are today, your PNM vote is as good as gold. Deposit it in the polling station. So ladies and gentlemen, where are we? We are here in Eddie Hart's ground, gathered for the local government election, showing our tremendous support for a slate of candidates to let them know that they are our standard bearers. And when they walk down here today, I want you with your shout and your cheers to remind them that they are not alone. Because once they take up the mantle to be a PNM standard bearer, they stand on the shoulders of giants who built this party. And they are now about to write a new chapter in the history of the PNM. 57 years and going, they stand on the shoulders of John Donaldson Sr., of John Donaldson Jr., of Errol Mahabia, of Isabel Tische, of Muriel Green, of Jarrett Narain, and all those who went before. They are now today's new entrants. and they are proud to carry that standard. They have been selected by a process carried out by the only properly organized political party in this country. We have examined them for commitment, examined them for preparation, examined them for record and experience, and most of all, examined them for character. So when you vote for them, you are voting for people who have earned the right to carry this Balize symbol. So today, I want to ask all of you, when you leave this venue tonight, when the festivities are over, that is not the end. You are just about to breast the tape. You remember what Jehu Gordon said? Remember what his mother told him? As you approach the tape, thrust your chest forward and dive. I want you all to work harder and hardest in the next 48 hours. Saturday is today. Tomorrow, Sunday, preparation and prayers. And on Monday, make sure you fortify yourself early. Have your breakfast early. Feed your husband or your wives early. Feed your children early. What you make, share it with your neighbor and get out there early in the polling stations. And buckle down to the job. It's only from 6 to 6 and the counting starts after. I know many of you are eager and anxious for the results of the general election whenever it comes. But let Monday be the preparation for that hurdle that we will launch over when the general election comes. This is election time. I want to ask all of you, you must know somebody who didn't vote the last time. You must know somebody who thinks that voting is child's play. Find that person after you voted, or better still on the way to vote. Ensure that they accompany you to the polling station. And for all those who believe that they got a phone card, they got some money, they got a short job for election, tell your employers, thank you very much. The time is over. The campaign is over. Take off the green jersey, take off the yellow jersey, and bathe in the red, and now make your way to vote for the People's National Movement. And when you do that, all of us would have put our hands on the wheel, turning the ship's wheel to turn this country around from the direction that it's going now and begin to right the ship. We would have turned this country around beginning with a vote on Monday polling day. So come out and support our candidates. Our young people have come forward in a way that surprised all of us. They have taken the responsibility. Now you show them that you have confidence in them. Show them that they have your support. Show them that they are not alone. That as they take the responsibility to manage our affairs at the local level, that you thank them for coming forward and for doing that service. And as we go forward to wherever you go after this evening, I would be listening for your shout of victory, for your shout of triumph into the Puna Piaco, in Sangre Grande, in Diego Martin, in Arima, in Chaguanas, in San Fernando, in Siparia, in Point Fortin, in Cuba, Tabaquit, Talparo, in Rio Claro, Mayaro, and in Penal de Bay. And the shout would be, PNM, 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 great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail.
We are at the Eddie Hart grounds. You just heard from the political leader of the People's National Movement, Dr. Keith Rowley, motivating a massive crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by none other than the deputy political leader of the PNM, the leader of the Tobago arm of the PNM, the very distinguished Orville London. Welcome, Mr. London.
Thank you very much. And let me just say that I am particularly impressed, and I want to join in congratulating Dr. Rowley for a very sterling performance. And I must confess to a feeling of nostalgia, because this reminds me of the Tobago situation a couple of hours before that fateful election. Because the issues are the same issues. It's a people voting for themselves, voting for their dignity, voting for their future. It is also about a people voting against corruption and nepotism and discrimination, and sending a very powerful signal to the present group of power brokers that they are not prepared to take what has been going on. But it also signals that decent-minded people are prepared to take a stand. And I am heartened by the kind of response that we've been getting in Trinidad, because it signals very strongly that the people of Trinidad recognize that a mistake was made in 2010, and that they now have an opportunity not only to correct that mistake, but they have an opportunity to signal to the world and to signal to future generations that this generation of Trinidadians are decent-minded, caring people, and they are prepared to stand for the values and to stand for all that Trinidad and Tobago has been known for all the years. And I am certain that on Monday, Trinidadians will send the correct signals. Trinidadians will vote for themselves. Trinidadians will vote for decency and dignity and the right way, the right type of governance. And in doing that, they will vote overwhelmingly for the People's National Movement.
Absolutely. Mr. London, of course, Trinidad and Tobago is in the throes of what feels like a general election. There is certainly a huge feeling that this government's tenure is on trial and that the country is looking forward to change, not only at a local level, but at a general level. Tell me, how did the atmosphere feel this afternoon compared to that in Tobago?
Well, it's the same kind of excitement, it's the same kind of situation where people are taking control of their destiny and their future. But I want to appeal to the people of Trinidad not to vote as if this is a local government election, vote as if it is a general election, because the issues are just as important. And of course, if you make the wrong choice, the effect is going to be just as great as in a general election. And I think what is particularly encouraging is that I get a general election feeling. And therefore I want to appeal to all Trinidadians that they've got to go out there and vote like a Tobagoan. Vote on the 21st of October as Tobago voted on the 21st of January.
Thank you, Mr. London. Vote like a Tobagonian. Vote for the PNM. Feel the atmosphere. And remember that polling day is on Monday from 6 to 6, and votes are counted after. We'll cut back now to the action at stage and in the crowd. Keep watching, ladies and gentlemen. Keep believing.
Get the balloon, get the balloon. Bring it there, bring it there, bring it there. Where the people in front here?
All right.
I bring it. Hear what?
Are you ready for some entertainment?
My friend will actually come on the stage.
We have entertainment here this evening. Do you believe?
Grab the balloon.
Do you believe?
If you believe, put your balloon in the air. Put your balloon in the air if you believe. If you believe, put your balloon in the air. Put your balloon in the air. Let them get the balloon. Let them get the balloon. Let them get the balloon.
All right.
Give them the balloon. And them. Wait.
All right. Do you believe?
We are going to paint. We are going to paint the grounds red. Yeah.
As we get ready to introduce the winning candidates.
Yeah.
You're ready to be the winning candidates. 136 winning candidates representing winning on Monday. Are you ready? PNF people.
Right, bacchanal now. In my hand here, I have the candidates to represent. We are representing for the Rima Borough Corporation. Y'all, bring it to the stage, Lisa, Morris, Julian. Make some noise. Dr. Julian Bernard. Anthony Davis. Michael Castellano. Leonard Ramcharan. Anthony Garcia. And Lincoln Bob. These are your candidates for the local government elections 2013. Where are the PNM supporters? Bring it to the stage. I'm gonna bring the man, Tony B. Prescott.
Everybody in the air.
Let them walk.
Everything. Johnny Master Weed. He's a master beat. Wakes me out my slumber. Makes me do a number. Gives me time again to loosen we brain. Find yourself a partner. Just don't ease the pressure. Sing the song. I don't wanna sleep. Oh yo, tell me what you're waiting for. It's time to get on the floor. I don't wanna sleep. Oh yo, I want to get in the heat. Raise your hand if you're feeling sweet. All up, carnival applause. Time to rock my boat. Come and get in line. Show me, strictly party time. Carnival applause. Show me, time to rock my boat. Come and get in line. All the balloons, side to side now. Let me rock now. Don't rock the boat, baby. Hey, sing with me. Let we drink we rum. Let we have we fun.
We're here for the PNM rally. Right now, we have entertainment by Tony Prescott. Some of the candidates are now being presented. And the excitement here is unbelievable. I'm so sorry that you guys are home and you guys are missing out. I feel so patriotic right now, and the thousands of people are just coming in, and it's truly amazing. I know we have a lot more entertainers to come. Right now, Tony Prescott, as I said, is on stage. Who we have coming up next? Delamo.
Well, we have next on Delamo, who's coming on with a powerful performance. But you're so right, the patriotism, yes. And perhaps it's true to say that there's nothing more patriotic than the color red in Trinidad.
Exactly.
We certainly...
Red and white.
Red and white. So Trinidad and Tobago, you heard the policy from Dr. Rowley. You heard the connection of the dots. You heard the national policy marrying with the local policy. But more particularly, you heard the fact that our people need to remember the privilege of their franchise, to come out and vote, and that voting takes place from 6 to 6, and that every citizen is encouraged to come out, cast your votes, and please put common sense into the equation. And you know where there's common sense, there is the PNM.
Most definitely, and we really need to do, I want to touch on what Tobago did. Tobago took this thing by a landslide, 12 seats, right? So we really have to follow in their footsteps, and we really have to come out there and vote.
Absolutely, and the common sense of Tobago was simple. Even though it had turned TOP, the courage was there to go PNM, to have sense prevail, and to have good policy come to the fore. So we're talking policy, we're talking energy, we're talking vibrance here at the Eddie Hart grounds. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic performance this evening. We wish that you could be part of us.
Yes, that is so true. You know what, Paris, Dr. Rowley made a comment saying that he's going to work, he and plus the PNM is going to work 24 plus hours to meet the needs of the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And that really touched me because I know that they're really doing things.
Absolutely. Back up on stage, we're taking on the action live.
You stand up there, only ghosting on me. Where you balloon? Remember when you bubble and you bubble and you bubble and you bubble and your waistline, girl, put me in trouble last year. You give me the wine comfortable. Now your place to side to side. Why? What? When soca played your bad, so tell me why you're bad. So come on, baby, why? Oh, why? When soca played your man, so show me your balloon. Show me the balloons in the air now. You go on like, you can't whine. You go on like, you can't whine. You go on like, you can't whine. Tony Prescott, I'm gone.
PNM people, are you ready? Nice. Well, you selling balloons, oh? But you selling balloons? Send somebody back now. Send somebody back. Are you ready to meet Cuba, Jamaican, Talparo, Regional Corporation? Introducing Ms. Harnat Barad, Ali Mohammed, San Gerard Watson, Enoch Lewis, Nanda Paula, Neil Raghunanan, Vanessa Charles Julian, Diraj Sigobin, Kadina Patron, Rene Gooding, Ricardo Manzano, General Dial, Benjo Figaro, and Patricia Christopher. Bringing on stage the man, Delamo!
PNM people! PNM people!
We go follow Rowley, keep Rowley, go lead with the victory. PNM warriors, with your bodies in hand, we taking back we country, we taking back we land. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming.
And we are here at the Etihad ground, where the vibes, the atmosphere is unbelievable. I know in a little bit we have Delamo coming up, and he is definitely no stranger to the PNM stage. He's he's one of the candidates.
Delamo perhaps best represents the mixture between PNM quality and definitely, certainly PNM talent. He's of course running as a councillor in the local government elections, and he is definitely going to entertain us this evening with his lyrical genius. We have the Pink Panther, we have Delamo, we have Rondell Donowa, we have Peter C. Lewis, but Rondell, the Pink Panther, and Delamo are all well-known personalities who are very proud to wear their PNM colors and to represent our party. The energy is amazing here, ladies and gentlemen. We are on fire.
Yes, most definitely. So you know what, let us take it stateside, because Delamo is going to come up, and he's no stranger. He's definitely no stranger to the PNM stage, and the PNM people, they love him, we love him. So let's take it stateside.
That's right, Delamo, Morvan Laventil. Feel proud, Morvan Laventil, that you have representation and that you have talent. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no other one than the PNM. Stage side, now we go.
They run with victory. But PNM and dead, they just get we more angry. With a new constitution, re-energize the party. No stopping, we coming like the Energizer Bunny. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Oh, we come back to Hank Jack and Arnold the Joker in the park. Together we aspire, together we will achieve. This is the legacy that Eric Williams leave. So for children and their children, we cannot fail. Great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. We coming, we coming, we coming. This is PNM generation next. We gonna beat them with we X. In Tobago, they have no chance. We from London, PP go to France.
Yeah. P&M. We moving quick. Where's my crew from Digger Mountain Corporation? Bring in to your candidates in this year's local election. I'm bringing Joseph T. Lewis, Con Solomon, Enroy Slater, Kathy and Christopher, Gail Latouche, Michael Alonso, Richard Mendez.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We continue to be live here from Eddie Hart Grounds, and we continue to introduce our local government candidates.
I know the Diego Martin constituency is coming up next.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Diego Martin constituency. Diego Martin has been the home of a lot of difficulty. We've seen flood after flood.
Yes.
We've seen chaos.
We need to change that. We need to change this flooding system.
Well, there's only one way to change, and that's to go out and vote, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So if you consider that you don't want flooding again, you want to have stability in your corporation, you want to have direction, you want to have a policy that is national and local, well then there's only one choice.
So definitely come out, and Diego Martin is a strong PNM base. So I really want people to come out and continue to vote. Absolutely.
We're over the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Join us in welcoming our local government candidates for Diego Martin Regional Corporation.
Yes, sir.
Raise your leg and then turn around and then drop it down and then jump up and raise your leg and then turn around and then drop it down and then jump up and hey, this is no illegal dance. Everybody take a chance. Come on, let me jump up and hey, this dance is about nothing. Look, we vote in PNM. Put your hands up in the air and everybody know. Poppers on the left, poppers on the right. Poppers rolling in the day, poppers in the night. Poppers want to play, poppers want to fight. You don't want to lose your bumper hole. Everybody, raise your leg and then turn around and then drop it down and then jump up and raise your leg and then turn around and then drop it down and then hey, listen, say PNM, PNM, say PNM, PNM. Who you voted for? Who you voted for? Hey, walk a mile and a half, walk a mile and a half, walk a mile and a half, and hey, straight up, stop. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more candidates to come.
That was your candidates. Bring in from the Mayaro Regional Corporation. Bring in to the stage Mona Lisa Ali, Grizzly Mirage, Sanka Mahamir, Kyron James, Robert Yatali, Anel Manu. Also, rocking the PNM stage right here. Give it up for Mr. Famous.
Put your hand in the air, play home local, hand in the air. Everybody, let me see your hand in the air. Let me see you. Jump, blood, shout out.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just saw Peter C. Lewis bringing in our Diego Martin candidates.
Yes.
And now we are on to Mayaro, ladies and gentlemen.
And Mr. Famous is
Mr. Famous.
The name says it all.
The name says it all. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yes, and the PNM is going to be famous, and the PNM is going to be victorious. So
absolutely, yes. Well, I think you'll agree with me that apart from having great candidates, Peter C. Lewis is definitely the road march champion of campaign songs.
I most definitely agree. Listen, that song has been stuck in my head every time I hear that song comes on radio. I am like singing along to it, so I totally agree with you.
So we must believe Mr. Famous is coming on.
Yes.
The candidates are coming on.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely in a strong position in the PNM. Our atmosphere is electric. It is live. We're taking the stage right now.
Yes.
Turn on my radio. Turn up the pump. Wake up in the morning. Turn on. Yeah. Me not know about. Hand it on the earth. Hand it on the earth. Bring my shadow. Hand it on the earth. Bring my sparrow. Play more Kitchener. Anybody from Toko? I'll just bring back. What I think? Bring my sparrow. What them say? Play more Kitchener. Play more arrow. From Congo to Tobago, but the youth can listen and I don't know. From John to Mazda, and the youth can worship in Satan. It's Uncle D-Man, nephew D. Hold the cartel. What really going on? Wake up in the morning. Turn on the radio. Ram up chip. Go on to jam up chip. Wake up in the morning. Turn on the radio. What is it? Sleep on your toe for the love, girl. Sleep on your toe for the love, girl. Wake up in the morning. Turn on the radio. What is it? Hey! Who don't be whining on the road? Girl! How are you whining? What is it? Scratch! What? Everybody say, under the earth, tell them, Mr. Fable! Better than Chambers. Where is my penal? Baby people! Penal, baby! Get ready for it there!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just heard from Mr. Famous.
Mr. Famous.
And we're moving on right now to the introduction of the Penal Debe Regional Corporation candidates.
And I know that Penal Debe has definitely have been pulling in a strong crowd. And I have no doubt that come Monday 21st, they're going to take the seats.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, if you audited the crowds and you attended the meetings, you would have seen crowds appearing for the PNM like never before.
Yes.
And we're proud to bring very young, very energetic, very intelligent, very accomplished candidates to the stage. So join us in welcoming the Penal Debe Regional Corporation.
Accompanied by blacks.
By blacks, no less.
Show me! I heard you are calling. It calling. I beat it. It calling. I beat it. What I tell you what I do. Oh, well, top, and Brandy, 19, and Bacardi, we didn't need to pass me. I love me around my share. I'm ready to break away. I can't wait for 2 days. So the man is out in the net. We said, Santiago. I can't wait 2 days for me. Iron hard on my weekend. Santiago. I can't wait 2 days for me. Show me your balloons. I heard you calling. It calling. I beat it. It calling. I beat it. Must have with the right way. Sexy cute, right on there. We on the move, so fast you. We come on for Juve. I love me around my chair. I'm ready to break away. I can't wait for Juve. So the man is out in the net. We said, Santiago. I can't wait Juve for me. Iron and hard from my weekend. Santiago. I can't wait Juve for me. Show me your balloon. I heard you are calling. It calling.
Yeah! Point 14! Yo! Where my point 14 people? Where my point 14 people? Blacks, you stay right here. Stay right here, my blacks. Point 14! Give it up for Peter, Ansel, Barat, Kennedy, Richards, Krisha, Simone.
Alicia here from the US. Wish I was in Trinity right now at the PNM rally, but at least I'm watching it live online. Good luck in the election, PNM.
Blacks, where you going? Don't go far now. Back and all is here.
Welcome back, and we're here at the Eddie Head Ground, and I know Blacks just hit the stage where he presented some of the candidates for the Point Fortin area.
That's
and I know we have Port of Spain. Port of Spain is definitely coming up next.
Very powerful Port of Spain it is. It's a P&M controlled corporation. It's been starved by central government. You saw the mayor of Port of Spain just in fact put out an entire exhibition showing the plight of street dwellers in Port of Spain. The P&M is crying out for attention for local government reform. And so we produced 14 manifestos
for the 14 constituencies.
That's right. Yes. No other party has been able to do that, ladies and gentlemen. We are proud to produce policy that is tailor-made for Trinidad and Tobago. And we produce vibrant, young, energetic candidates with a mixture of leadership coming from years of institutional strength.
And 136 powerful candidates. And it's really remarkable to see that, I mean, the PNM really gave young people, and they're giving young people a chance and an opportunity. Because if you look at the candidates representing each constituency, they're young, they're vibrant, they're here to make a difference. Because that is our future.
Absolutely. And that vibrance has spilled over into this atmosphere this evening. Yes. The entire park, the entire Eddie Hart grounds is alive, it is pulsing. It is just filled with energy.
Yes, I heard so far it's 15,000 counting, because the crowd is just getting bigger and bigger as we go on. Minute after minute, thousands of people are coming in, and I wonder how much we're going to close here with. It's not just the people, but it's the genuine people. It's the heart. It's the heart that we're coming out with.
That's right. Genuine people, genuine PNM. Over to stage side.
I want to jump. It's like a jump session in the road of it, giving me attention. Hey, hey. You sing, PNM people. Hey, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out, sing it out. Louder, louder, louder.
Yeah. All right. Who's the more blacks? Who's the more blacks? I'm Paging Carleen Williams. Carleen Williams, please report backstage. Carleen Williams. Where is my Princess Town family? Hey, Princess Town, over here. All right. I'll go back Princess Town. Bringing on stage, Melissa Norton, Richard Thompson, Nadir Hossain, Natalia Mendez, Joy E. Crawford, Hanem Salamat, Kenwin Williams, David Adopoulos, Terry Garib, Patrick Moore. One more time on stage. Give it up for the man, Black.
That's right, the energy, the vibe. We're bringing on Princestown Regional Corporation as we continue to introduce candidate by candidate 136 excellent choices.
136 remarkable candidates. And I must say that I know when PNM was in Princestown and Point Fortin, the turnout was really truly amazing.
That's right.
They filled the square. As compared to the UNC, for instance, we had 2 public meetings that night, ladies and gentlemen, and we were packed in both venues. Princestown looks a very strong position for us. Indeed, the whole of the Southland looks as if it is definitely in a general election vibe. This is a local government election, but boy, it certainly doesn't feel that way. It's a general election mixed with carnival. It's like everything in one, because that is what we are. That is what Trinidad and Tobago is. We are people like that, you know. So I'm very excited to see for the presentation of the candidates to the Princestown area, because they're really and truly remarkable. And if we can fill the square, I can just imagine come Monday what we're going to do. What we're going to do.
Put your hands in the air, the song says, but put your finger in the ink and vote for the Balize on election day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about the vote between 6 and 6.
From Sunday to Sunday, set me festive all day. When it belongs everywhere, so I shall be the best. Spread your hands and let go. Spread your hand in the air, everybody. Spread your hands and let go.
gentlemen, I am black. Thank you. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Piano, make some noise for blacks. Also make some noise for the Princess Town Regional Corporation. We are moving quick. Where are the people from San Fernando? San Fernando Corporation. We're going to bring Rondell A. Donwa, Sherry Ali, Anderson Williams, Arnold Sugrim, Laverne Smith, Philip Montano, Shaka Joseph, Robert Paris, and Nigam Joseph.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with...
We have San Fernando, and
That's
I know
right.
we heard from Sherry Ali earlier, and she delivered such a powerful speech. And she's just one of the representatives for San Fernando Regional Corporation.
That's right. San Fernando, as you know, was a COP-held corporation. San Fernando has seen what it is to wrestle with infighting in local government, where you don't know who the mayor is, whether the mayor is fighting with the central government, what their policies are. We've gone from 4 water taxis to 2. We failed to see any form of development, and we're back on stage with San Fernando, ladies and gentlemen, the winning P&M Corporation.
When jam music inside your brain, I say everybody put your 2 hands in the air. We go bash up again, then come back again, P&M come back again. Open the bottle of things, P&M come back again, P&M come back again, P&M come back again, P&M come back again. Tell them when jam music inside your brain. I say we go take a run down south. People, I said we gonna take a run down south.
I want you going away. Who says boy one? Boy one. Sour. Where my sour people? Where my sour? Sour Laventil. Sour Laventil. Sour Laventil. Bring it on stage. Coleman Dial. Bernal Bruno. Akil One.
And welcome back, and we just saw some of the powerful candidates for the San Fernando Regional Corporation. I know coming up next, we have...
Sawan Avantil.
Yes.
None other than. And who's the chairman? Nafisa Mohammed. A long line of representation. Served in the Senate of Trinidad and Tobago. Long-time PNM support. She has courage, she has determination, and you do recall, of course, very innovative principles, a recycling program, first of its kind, notwithstanding lack of central government support.
Yeah, she definitely did a lot for the San Juan Laventil
Very
area,
much
and
so.
I know she will really continue to do so much.
Definitely power-packed as one of the densest corporations, a large basin of service, and very effectively managed by the very capable Nafisa Mohammed and her excellent candidates who are going to be returning to control of that corporation.
Most definitely. So we're going to take it stateside, where I'm hearing Iowa. Iowa is on stage presenting the candidates stateside.
Jump, 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 jump. Monday morning, more P&M, more P&M. Anybody from Sando? Anybody from Vigo? Anybody from Arima? Anybody from Princeton? La Romaine? Grandi? Point Portland, put on in the air. All P&M put up on. The bills of P&M put up on. All P&M put up on. Shake, shake the body there. Shake the body there. Shake, shake. Shake the body there. All P&M put up on. The bills of P&M put up on. All P&M put up on. The bills of P&M. Jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Monday morning, more P&M, because Kid Rowley better than them, Fitzgerald better than them, P&M we better than them. I want everybody say better than them, P&M people we. P&M people say, Kid Rowley very smart running the country for me. I want to say, Monday morning, vote for P&M. Put on in the air, jump and wave, all P&M.
Put up your hand, Hart. What's up, Yan? Yeah. Yo, we moving. We're the crew from Sangre Grande Regional Corporation. We're going to bring the candidates. Bring it to the stage. Hazrat Ali, Bharat Barry Lochan, Lorraine Heath, Alicia Thomas.
And welcome back. We just saw the amazing candidates for the San Juan Laventille Regional Corporation. Who we have coming up next, Faris?
We have Sangre Grande Regional Corporation coming up. If you see the crowds in Sangre Grande, we've had several political meetings and walkabouts. And Sangre Grande has been overflowing with Balize, quite frankly. It's been red. And it's been red because people are demanding support. They're demanding representation.
Right. And you know what? Seeing and hearing you speak about the people coming out and seeing the people coming out here, if this is an indication of what it is to come on Monday.
That's right.
Victory is already in the hands of the PNM.
So we're over stateside to the next regional corporation, winning corporation of Sangre Grande.
You see your flag, jump up again. Show me your ass, hey yo, jump up, show me your ass. We have a nice happy session. Jump up, we better than see it. 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 I want to see you put your 2 hand in the air. PNM people, put your 2 hand in the air. Hey, I want to see you. My God. Everybody stand around. Do the IWA. No. Anybody from Trinidad? Can have.
Yeah. Iowa. Gentlemen. Can you please clear the stage, gentlemen? We need the candidates to walk on the runway. So please come off the stage. I know you want your 5 minutes. So please come off the stage, gentlemen. Where is my superior people? Oh, they're supporting everybody. I like that. Oh, they're supporting everybody. Superior! Bring it on stage. Trisha, Kalut, Tocom, Gerard, Demisach, Denise, Cheryl, Joseph, Arlene, Romney.
As the presentation of the candidates continue, we have, now this is a little sensitive because we're bringing to the stage the candidates for the Superior Regional Corporation. I know that is the home of the Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamala Prasad-Visesa, but I really want to know, are the people of Superior really happy with what she has done for the community, for the country? Like, what are they going to do?
Absolutely. I mean, this is definitely about representation and about satisfaction.
Yes.
It's a very good corporation. It brings home the point about the PNM being able to field candidates everywhere, every time. And that no seat is out of bounds to the PNM, that we will fight for votes in every constituency, regardless of who represents them traditionally.
Exactly. It's really about showing what the PNM can do for each area, each constituency, because it does not matter race, creed, gender, and nothing like that. Because PNM is about making a difference and about securing our future, the future of Trinidad and Tobago. So you know what, let's take it stateside as we see the representatives for the Superior constituency.
If all you want them to make me sing one more, put your 2 hand in the air, so put it up, put it on, dance. Hey, put your hand in the air, put your hand in the air. PNM come here to bubble. We don't want no trouble. PNM come here to bubble. We don't want no trouble. I want you to go and vote. Go and vote. Monday morning, go and vote. Vote and we vote and we vote and we voting. Everybody in the world want to know. Let me know. after Monday, what PNM people will do, let me tell you, go and vote early Monday morning. And in the night we celebrating, in the body is a house. Everybody, I love
you. So give it up for Neil Ivan George. Right. We are going to bring out the final corporation, the Tuna Puna Regional Corporation.
Make sure do it.
Esmond Ford. How you say, Jones?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard it. The Tuna Puna Regional Piarco Corporation, Tuna Puna Piarco Regional Corporation, the home of Khadija Amin, the failed candidate for
Yes, that was tragedy in itself.
Tragedy, so, yes, but perhaps a tragedy that is booked and is in store for the local government election.
Most definitely, because we are going to bring it home.
We have to bring it home because we must believe. The fact is, ladies and gentlemen, the belief is founded upon performance.
Yes.
The belief is founded upon philosophy, policy, process, and people. And we genuinely hope to deserve the votes that we're asking for and to show the people a line of sight and the manner in which we can move from local level to national level, combine the policies and deliver for the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
You know, you made a comment about each vote, and we have close to 20,000 persons out here.
That's right,
evening.
Confirmed crowd by the police and by the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, let's join the crowd. Let's join the stage, welcoming the Tuna Puna Piarco Regional Corporation candidates.
Yeah. Eddie Hart grows. Give it up for all the candidates. Give it up for all the candidates. Put your PNM flag in the air.
Yeah.
So, my name is Libs.
And of course, Spear.
We will now thank you for having us, and we're going to hand you straight over to Ashley. And don't forget Monday, make sure and vote.
Believe. Do you believe? Do you believe? Yeah.
PNM crew, I want you to put your hands together. Put your hands together for Delamo. Put your hands together for Tony Prescott. Put your hands together for Mr. Famous. For Blacks. I want George. For coming back onto the stage to do his hit PNM song. I want you to give it up for Peter C. Lewis.
PNM people! Why? PNM people! You know what we had to do tonight? Tonight, I want every hand in the air, every flag in the air. I want every hand in the air. I want every voice to be lifted up and say, thank you, God. Thank you for beautiful weather. Thank you very much. And you see, when it comes to Monday, when you see Monday morning come, who you going and vote for? Who you voting for? Say PNM. PNM. Say PNM. PNM. No, say I believe. I believe. Now I want you all to sing this song with me, right? Because I know you know it. So listen, go. We've come a long way together as a nation, standing side by. Still a long way to go, we gonna get there. What? I see the faces, the races, the spaces, the places where we all come from. I see the Hindu, the Muslim, the Baptist, the Christians living all as one. We gonna get there. Eddie Hart, do you believe we're gonna get there? I say we're gonna get there. Well, if you believe it, let me hear you sing with me. I must, for the love of our country, better days for you and me. We must stand for honesty to defend democracy. We believe in the PNM. We believe in the PNM. PNM people, put your two hands in the air. Is this PNM country? Is this PNM country? Let's go. Why? Hey, who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Together as a nation, standing side by side. Still a long way to go, we gonna get there. Standing side by side. No! I see the faces, the races, the spaces, the places where we all come from. I see the Indians, the Africans, the Chinese, the Syrians united all as one. Hey, we gonna get there. PNM people, your hand up in the one. I say we gonna wanna, hands up, start the wave. I must believe. You must believe. I must believe. I must believe. You must believe. We must believe. You must believe. I must believe. You must believe. We must believe. Say I believe. I believe. Say I believe. Listen. Twin islands blessed with a future, standing side by side, united with love for each other, standing side by side. Creation, a nation, a whole generation, where we all come from. PNM people, one and I, hands in the air. Yeah, we say, I say we gonna get there. Monday morning, you're going to vote for the PNM. Monday morning, why? Dr. Rowley, why? You must believe. We must believe. You must believe. I must believe. You must believe. We must believe. PNM people at the hot ground. Why? Put your two hands in the air. Eddie Hart. Hey, say PNM. Standing side by side. Still a long way to go, we gonna get there. Standing side by side. Philosophy, our policy, integrity, transparency is what we must stand for. You know what? A liberty, society, variety, integrity. Dr. Rowley stands for that. Get there. One and I. Yeah. I say we gonna. Eddie Hart, hands in the air and say, I must be one and I. But it's the reason. We must stand for honesty to defend. I must believe, you must believe, we must believe. Oh, I must believe. Say, I believe. Say, you believe. Say, I believe. Say, I believe. Show me your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. We must believe. We must believe. You must believe. I must believe.
We must believe. Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh, the excitement. My pores are risen. My tears are in my eyes.
It is honest to God an incredible feeling here. What a presentation. This is only a local government election and the atmosphere is downright electric. How do you think it went?
Oh my gosh, 20,000 plus fireworks are going up right now. As I said, Paris, my pause. And really, I feel so patriotic.
It's a sea of red. It's a sea of talent. We've seen love. We've seen philosophy.
Policies. And this is what it is about.
And the best anthem of any political party.
Believer. We must believe.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Peter C. has definitely crystallized what the PNM's campaign is about. It's about belief in something better. It's about patriotism. It's about participation. It's about...
You know what, this song, years from now, people are going to be singing this when PNM comes in power.
That's right.
And I say that.
That's right.
And I say that. We will all be singing this song because it's so strong. It's about Trinidad and Tobago. It's not about each other. It's not about the corruption. It's not about biting off each other's necks. It's really about what is in our hearts and securing our future, securing the future of Trinidad and Tobago.
That's right. And your futures, our futures, depend upon a direction. You have to have more than just the belief. You also have to have the people and the process.
Yes.
And governments will come and they will go. No one is perfect. Listen to that electricity.
Fireworks is amazing. You are missing out. It's really, really remarkable. It's unbelievable. And the spirit on the Eddie Hart ground this evening is totally unbelievable.
The ground is shaking. I can barely hear myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor to be here and to be with you and to bring the PNM's vision across live from the Eddie Hart grounds.
Most definitely, 20,000 plus, 136 candidates. Dr. Rowley gave an amazing speech, and we just want to urge you, each and every one of you, every vote counts. Monday, October 21st, go out and vote for the PNM because we believe.
That's right, we believe, and we believe in the Balizé. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much to my beautiful co-host, to all of Trinidad and Tobago, to our political leader. God bless us all. Come out and vote on Monday. Exercise your franchise and vote the PNM.
Vote, most definitely. Thank you for keeping it locked, and thank you for being an amazing co-host.
It's been amazing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God
Monday,
bless us all.
October 21st.
I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say thank you very much for coming out. Remember, on Monday, who you voted for? Say PNM. PNM. Say I believe. We believe. We're gonna win on Monday. We're gonna win on Monday. And when we win, we will all gather with one voice, one mighty voice, one great voice, and say, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we will prevail. Thank you very much. God bless you.